Hello siblings, welcome to Prag Mastery. My name is Scout and today we're going to be doing my summer book haul.
One day I feel alright. The next I'm looking for the light, for the light, for the light.
I may be on a book buying ban this year as I traverse my TBR challenge, but my birthday is in August, so guess what naturally happens? Books. So some of these books are books that I bought myself and others are birthday gifts, basically. The ones that I bought myself were like kind of weird and random. You'll see in a minute why it makes sense. First, in July, I got this poetry book because look at this little guy. So precious. I have not enjoyed Courtney Peppernell's books in the past. Poetry is very hit or miss for me. I've kind of found it to be a little elementary and not very deep for me personally, but this book still had its issues. It wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it. I read it in like 3 days, I think. I just bought it and read it and tabbed it up. It was really nice. And as it says, watering the soul, it felt like a journey through healing the soul. It felt really good. And I even purchased it for my friend who has a birthday in July and she loved it. She reads it every day since then. So I'd say this was a win. It's definitely just a self-transformation book with these adorable little illustrations inside. Next, I got 2 of these Barnes & Noble special editions, the Epic Tales, Witches, Wizards, Seers and Healers, Myths and Tales. I also got another one. I'll put the picture up here. The child is sleeping right next to it. I am not going to risk going to touch that. She's sleeping in the living room. We've been having a day, but these are just collections of short stories and poems and what have you that relate to the topics on the front covers. This collection is Witches and Wizards and Seers and what have you, and then this is the other one that I got. They were very inexpensive at Barnes & Noble on a day that I was already there, so it just kind of happened, but these kind of big collections I read over the entire span of my life. Now we're getting into gifts that I got for my birthday. I got the first 3 volumes in the 5 Worlds series. This is a graphic novel series that I've already read. A friend sent this to me, my friend from Virginia, and absolutely obsessed. I cannot wait to have the rest of them because there's 5 obviously, and they fit perfectly on my graphic novel shelf. Thank you so much, Megan, for that. I could definitely see myself rereading this series very soon. Next, we have a book that a family member sent to me from out of state, and thank you so much. It's actually 2 books coming up, but this is the second book in the Witchling series and I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this because Witchlings, my whole soul. It was my whole soul. It was so good, 5 out of 5 stars, so I cannot wait for this. And this one is the Golden Frog games. It's about frogs. And the other book that that family member sent me was Vows of Empire book 3 in the Bloodright trilogy. I just finished Oaths of Legacy like a few months ago. I think it was in May, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finish out this trilogy. My mind is going to explode and I can tell it's going to be a wild ride because Emily Skretzky just has this way of whipping me around emotionally. Very excited for this. Cannot wait. They're quick reads. I'm gonna look for the audiobook. Lastly, I got my goofball of a cousin into the Fate of Wrath and Flame series by K.A. Tucker and she is obsessed. Also upset at me that I told her about the series before the 3rd book came out and I hadn't even read the 2nd book. I've only read the 1st book. I own the 2nd book, but I don't own the 3rd book. Anyways, she read the 2nd book and was so unbelievably in love with it, and then bought the 3rd book for herself and also sent me a copy of the 3rd book to say thank you for suggesting the series to her because she really enjoyed it. She didn't have to get me anything. She's just being silly, and I only accepted it because my birthday was in the same month, but still, this series is so good. I've only read the 1st book still, but I'm going to read the 2nd book in October. Very, very excited to get to this. It is much bigger than the other 2 books, I must say. More Xander, more Romeria. Like, what do I have to say? What's wrong with that? Nothing. Loving the new books, but also stressed because that just made my TBR challenge number go up quite a bit. I'm already behind. We love that for us. Anyways, my child is waking up, so I'm gonna go get her and we're gonna probably have a little tea party and maybe color some pictures. I don't know, we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. If you got any new books over the summer, please comment down below what they are. Or if you plan to buy any books in the autumn, let me know what's coming out this autumn. Is there anything that I need to keep track of? Anything I need to add to my list? You know, make my challenge even harder. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one, siblings.